Okay, I'm here with Barry Sheerman at the Deep Impact Conference, and Barry's just spoken. Can you just describe yourself and what you're interested in crowdfunding is?
Well, I'm a Member of Parliament, but I'm also a social entrepreneur. I've started about 47 social enterprises. Quite a lot of them are still going. And I get frustrated because my life has been very much about trying to do good stuff with enterprise, and I am an entrepreneur. But it's tough, asking rich people for money, applying for foundations and landfill tax and all that stuff you do in the third sector. I believe, my vision is that as I've heard and learnt about crowdfunding and crowd financing, that this is the way of the future, not only for entrepreneurial activity in the private sector, but in the third sector too. So that's why I'm here, and this is why I'm taking a great interest in this in Westminster.
Okay, thank you. And what support do you think is needed for entrepreneurs to take advantage of crowdfunding?
I'm not experienced enough and knowledgeable enough to know that, except I do know that this is a dynamic sector. It's new. Each meeting I've had, and I had 3 breakfast meetings where I tried to learn about this sector. I asked people at the beginning of the meeting, has the boat already left? Is it too late? And unanimously they said, no, this is the beginning of a really exciting venture, so climb aboard. And I intend to. But the role that I could have, and I do hope to play, is that facilitating a good relationship between the innovators in the sector and the people who will inevitably look at more regulation, less regulation, good regulation, we don't want bad regulation, but there's got to be an interplay, and unless we actually have conversation with ministers, with parliamentarians, with legislators, we could end up worse than we otherwise could be, because I want this thing to grow, and I want it to have the freedom to grow.
So how do you feel the future of crowdfunding is going to pan out then?
Well, as I said, I think it's the beginning of a great adventure. I think that this liberates us, not only to have access to lots of people who have a common interest all around the world. I've just been involved in a hotel in my constituency that's gone bankrupt. That would not be of interest at all, would it? Unless I told you that in 1894 it's where they founded a rugby league. And there are hundreds of thousands of rugby league supporters around the world. And what a wonderful crowdfunding opportunity that is that I'm now involved in. But to be more serious, this has the ability to have a kind of social dimension and a community dimension. There's nothing else I've looked at in 30 years. It's the opportunity to rebuild our communities, grow good employment, help local businesses, and give a renaissance to many of the towns and cities that desperately need it.
Okay, thank you very much, Barry.
Okay.